Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. As you can see behind me and probably here, we got the old Ram running away here, warming up. We got our Peckway T100 tilt deck trailer hooked up, and we're going on a little road trip today. So it's already kind of late in the afternoon. We're going to look at two items today, and the second item that we're looking at, the gentleman wasn't going to be home till like 4:30. So I can't get there too early. It's about an hour and 45 minutes up north into New York State where we're going. It's an hour and 45 from here. And both items we're looking at, they're only about 20 minutes apart. So it kind of worked out that way. I tried to set it up that way best I could. So the second item that we're going to look at, I am 99% sure we're going to buy. We just have to check it to make sure there's no damage. The first item we're going to look at, I will try and film some of that. I am 60% sure we got to give it a thorough inspection before that's going to come home with us. So stay tuned. I'll film what I can along the way, and if not, we'll probably conclude this video tomorrow because it will be dark when I get home. So let's hit the road. Pennsylvania roads are so much fun. For any of you that don't live here, I'm sure they're not all terrible, but I bet you 75% of them are. All right, here's the bridge. I believe this bridge is what separates Pennsylvania from New York. So right now we're over the river. So we're in no man's land. I don't know.
Mile, turn left onto West Front Street, West Front Saint Extension.
Thank you so much, GPS. And there you can see. Welcome to the Empire State. And their road doesn't look much better. Oh, thank you. The GPS just told me welcome to New York. All right, I got to keep driving. So this is kind of cool. We're getting off in Deposit here. I used to come up here.
Quarter mile, turn right onto New York 10 North, New York 8 North.
Thank you. And I used to go over there, I don't know if you can see with the mirror in the way, to pick up wood pellets. So far, the first half of this trip has all been on roads that I'm familiar with. Pretty shortly here, the next half a mile, we'll be getting on roads that I am not familiar with. So then the fun begins.
Turn right onto New York 10 North, New York 8 North.
Yeah, turn right. We're home. All right, everybody, good morning. Here you go. You can see what we bought. It looks smaller on camera than it is in person. This is a 10-foot length of 4-foot tall pipe. We're going to use that here for our agritourism operation. We have a fun activity planned for that. We wanted to do it last year, but finding pipe was difficult enough, and the price of it was absolutely ridiculous. This would have been $1,000 last year, probably more this year. I found, as you saw in the earlier clips, I didn't film picking up the pipe, but we went all the way up into New York, and the two things I looked at, one was the pipe. They were 20 minutes apart. I got lucky. I mean, it's a brand new piece of pipe. The guy had it left over from a job. So 450 bucks, it was mine, good to go. So saved a whole bunch of money there. And obviously you can see we didn't come home with anything else. I'm not sure how I'm going to put these clips together on this video, but I will show you and discuss. I have a real short video clip of the other thing that we were going to buy. So first we'll take a walk around the tractor, and I'll show you what the tractor looks like all the way around. And after the clip of me showing you that, we'll come back and we'll discuss the things that were wrong with it. All right, so as we look at a picture here of what would be the left side of the tractor if you're sitting on it, um, the tire doesn't look too bad, but it's shot. The rim is shot. The clutch isn't disengaging properly. Somebody, I don't know, the battery compartment area, I think that's kind of a common thing that people change. Carburetor's dripping some gas. The sediment bowl is dripping some gas. And one of the kind of weird things, numerous things about this tractor, if you look right above the carburetor, the intake manifold there has two spots on it that are blue. Somebody put RTV on the front and back sides of it, like there was holes in it that they were trying to patch. So there was that to deal with on this side as well. And then all around the fan shroud was all bent up. Somebody had kind of straightened that back out. And again, some of these things are a little bit nitpicky, but when you start adding them all up, they do add up to quite a bit. So if we take a look at the right side of the tractor, kind of starting from the front back, there's some oil leaks there. Front tires, of course, aren't any good. So the head on the tractor had been changed. You can kind of see that the paint really isn't in bad condition, but I don't remember if I showed it in the video clip there. But the head on the tractor is all rusty. Somebody had swapped it out, so they have been into the engine before, and I don't know what they did. You can see a few new pieces here and there. The tractor would not idle or run smooth. I was able to drive it. It did run, but it did not run smooth. So whether that was a carburetor issue, valve issue, I don't know. He said it ran fine for him before and kind of didn't understand why it wasn't running right. So there was that to deal with as well. So and then sort of moving towards the back of the tractor there, the hydraulic pump, the shaft that runs the pump was completely missing. The hydraulic outlet ports didn't have caps in them. So, the whole hydraulic system just wasn't even functional on the tractor. The brakes did work, but the pedals barely moved. So they needed attention. And of course, the rear tire and rim was shot. So basically, again, looking at the asking price of the tractor, I kind of haggled them down to a bottom line. And between the tires, the rims, the clutch, the brake, both brake pedals, the front tires, the fact that it wouldn't idle correctly, the oil leaks that it had, the hydraulic, issue, the pump, whether it was connected, missing, whatever, all those things together, I roughly estimated about $4,000 worth of work plus the purchase price of the tractor. So to me, it just wasn't worth it. There was too many things wrong with it. If it had run and drove correctly, the clutch didn't act up and it idled fine, I would have bought it for what he was asking, but he just wouldn't go any lower. So it was just too many projects. So we're going to keep looking. Hopefully we'll find something. So hit the subscribe button, stay tuned, hit the bell icon so you don't miss any upcoming videos. I do have my eye on another tractor, so we're going to check that one out and maybe we'll get lucky and buy one. You never know. Again, thanks for watching, and I hope to see everybody on the next video.